So SHIB actually held up pretty well in August, and it obviously had a little help from the launch of shibarium that helped kind of hold prices, I think, a little higher than people probably expected. But right now, we're obviously going through this correction. And I do have to say that we're actually right on schedule with where we should be. You got to remember, historically, September, bad month for crypto. It has been this way for probably 6 or 7 years now, and that has not changed. And it looks like we're on schedule to have the exact same thing happen again. Now, obviously, SHIB is following this trend to the downside, okay? It's following right along the top of this trend line. And in fact, now that we have broken below that 5078 range, this 5072 is in play. So this is the next area that I'm personally looking at adding to my bag. And this is probably where I'll add heavily. There's huge support at this range. And if for some reason it does manage to fall below there into this range, it's essentially a fire sale. Okay, it's down around the market cycle lows of SHIB. Is there always the potential for lower prices? Yes, we could always get down into this 5060 range, 5060 flat. Don't know if that's going to happen. It would take some pretty negative stuff to really occur to get us there. But I think we're going to probably chill in here for the next probably month and a half or so. All right. Now, I do have to say this. There are some important dates that you need to pay attention to this month that are going to play a little bit of an impact in price. I don't think they're going to make prices explode or anything like that, but know that we're still right now a victim of some of those macro factors outside of the market. So what we have happening is on September 13th, we're going to get the next CPI report. We're going to find out if inflation is doing what it's supposed to, if it's going up, if it's flat, if it's falling. Okay, and obviously we hope that we get another good CPI report here. We've been on a good track so far, so hopefully we continue to follow that. And then the week following that, September 19th and 20th, we have the FOMC meeting. This, again, is going to be the first FOMC meeting we've seen now in 2 months. And this is going to let us know whether we are getting another interest rate hike or whether we are going to stay flat. It's kind of tough to say what's happening at this point. I mean, the jobs market is starting to do what the Fed wants it to do. We obviously know inflation has stayed pretty cool at this point. It's tough to gauge whether they think more interest rate hikes are necessary or not. We obviously had the meetings from the speech from the Jackson Hole meeting where they said they would do this on a as needed basis. And right now, I just don't know if it's needed. Okay, I don't think if we get another rate hike, I don't think we're going to drop or anything like that. It's kind of everything's kind of expected at this point, right? We expect that all these macro factors kind of suck. Okay. But the good thing is everything's starting to get a little better. It's not totally correcting, but stuff is flattening out. Inflation is, slowing down. Interest rates are flattening out. Okay. War, haven't really heard much about it in a while. Okay. The economy is still strong. The job market's doing what it's supposed to. These are all positive signs towards a good recovery. All right. We expect, that probably sometime in either Q4 or Q1 of next year that the bull market is officially going to start. If we look at history and how the last couple cycles have played off, by January 1, we should start that climb again, kind of almost essentially repeating what we did to start this year. I don't know if it's going to be as dramatic of a climb, but really anything is possible at this point. We're starting to see this little bit of a shift in sentiment, which is good, but everything's still kind of early. Again, September is a month where everything just sucks. Okay, we got about 26 more days of not great prices, but again, that's always more opportunity. That's just the way that I look at it. And, for a year from now, when I'm looking at prices, I have a feeling they're going to be a lot better than where we're at now. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Show your support below. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.